Can having your own freedom business really save your life and help you live longer? Well, I know it sounds like an outrageous claim, but give me a couple of minutes and let me show you what I'm talking about. First, it's important that I define what I mean by a freedom business. Basically, it's a business that lets you work from wherever you want, on your own time, and gives you financial and lifestyle freedom. Generally, this is a virtual or digital-based business. Could be coaching or consulting, creating and selling online courses and programs. Could be freelancing or even a virtual agency where you get other freelancers to do the work for you. So let's take a look at the other world, the world of full-time demanding jobs. If you're in your 20s or 30s and working crazy hours in some exciting startup, you're probably not too concerned about your health. Nothing can stop you, right? But once you get in your late 40s, into your 50s and beyond, you may be feeling the consequences of a demanding job. You might have high blood pressure. Maybe a checkup reveals you have prediabetes, or your doctor takes more time than usual looking at your charts and suggests you make some lifestyle changes. You suddenly realize that while your job provides all sorts of benefits, it may also be killing you, literally. A study in the Journal of American Medical Association shows you are more likely to have a heart attack in a stressful job and also more likely to have a second one if you continue in a stressful job. However, there are plenty of studies showing that better health, more resistance to all kinds of diseases, and longer life correlates with a lifestyle that includes managed stress, along with a nutritious diet and regular exercise. Typical jobs, especially high-level jobs, are not conducive to this kind of lifestyle. They simply do not offer the flexibility of time to live this way, and stress is just part of the package. However, having your own online business, particularly the kind I call a freedom business, gives you the opportunity to take advantage of a lower stress, flexible lifestyle. So let's take a look at the main risk factors for disease and see how a more flexible lifestyle business can help prevent them and keep you healthy. If you can work where and when you want, you have more time and opportunity to prepare and eat meals the way you want. That's not the case in most jobs. You don't see many people saute fresh broccoli in a law office or ad agency. Well, maybe an ad agency. But you can do it in a home office, and instead of a quick sandwich by your desk, you can prepare and enjoy a full Mediterranean-style lunch, which studies show promote health and long life. With a flexible freedom business lifestyle, you also have the time to prepare a healthy dinner. It's a different story after 8, 9, or 10 hours at an office job and then a long commute home. That is, if you get to go home after dinner. In many competitive jobs, work stretches far into the night. The difference in having the time to eat healthy can be, frankly, the difference between life and death. A major study headed by researcher Walter C. Willett concluded that a modified diet could prevent most cases of coronary arterial disease, stroke, diabetes, and many cancers. How to reduce your chances of getting any of 24 physical and mental illnesses while slowing your aging process. And that is exercise. You know you should do it, but who has the time? Research warns that you should make the time if you want to stay healthy. Regular exercise can reduce around 24 physical and mental health conditions and slow down how quickly the body ages, according to a research review summarizing the key findings of 40 papers published between 2006 and 2010. Health conditions covered by the review include cancer, heart disease, dementia, stroke, diabetes, depression, obesity, and high blood pressure. It comes down to having control over your time and work conditions. Yes, I know there are some motivated executives who get up at the crack of dawn every morning to make sure they get their workout in before heading to the office or to the Zoom calls. But that's not for most people. If you work where and when you want, you can arrange your day so you can work out when it suits you. Want to avoid the late afternoon slump? Then do your workout around 3 o'clock in the afternoon and get an energy boost for the rest of the day. Can stress kill you? According to Dr. Jay Winner, director of the Stress Management Program for Sansum Clinic in Santa Barbara, stress can exacerbate just about any health condition you can think of. Those conditions include heart disease, diabetes, asthma, obesity, anxiety and depression, and gastrointestinal problems. Stress also has been linked to the 6 leading causes of death: disease, accidents, cancer, liver disease, lung ailments, and even suicide. There are even studies that suggest that stress can accelerate aging by 9 to 17 years. For most well-paying jobs, stress comes with the territory. Clashes with a supervisor, changing deadlines, last-minute pitches, a shaky account that could mean the loss of a job, or even the loss of an entire department. That kind of stress has a cumulative effect on the heart, on the arteries, and the gastrointestinal system. Studies show you're also more likely to have that first heart attack if your work is stressful. The Journal of the American Medical Association says you're more likely to have a second heart attack if you continue to work in a stressful job. Stress is a killer when it comes from things outside your control, when you feel trapped by circumstances. Actually, there is a kind of stress that can be good for you, but you won't find it in most competitive jobs. Psychologists refer to good stress as eustress. This can occur when you have a sense of control over your work, when you feel you can determine your destiny and you are excited and engaged about reaching your goal. In other words, when you have your own business and are engaged and excited about where it's heading. Stressed but excited about an upcoming product launch for your online business? That's eustress, and that can be good. What does your work mean to you? The last risk factor is a bit more abstract, but just as important as any other factor. And it becomes a bigger issue once people enter their 50s and beyond. And that is the growing importance of a sense of meaning and purpose in their lives. When you build your own online freedom business, you have the opportunity to create it around something you are passionate about, something you really care about, a topic or mission that means something to you, and you will feel it will make a difference to others. Now, that sense of meaning and purpose can make a big difference in your health and your life. A study published in the proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences found that a sense of meaning trumps mere happiness in terms of health and preventing disease. They defined a sense of meaning as doing something you feel is larger than yourself. UCLA researchers, in collaboration with the University of North Carolina's scientists, came to a similar conclusion. According to the researchers, happiness derived from a purpose in life and has a healthier genetic effect than mere pleasure-seeking. Think about the book by Viktor Frankl, Man's Search for Meaning. It tells the story of Frankl's experience in a concentration camp during World War II. Death was all around Frankl every day. Now, Frankl managed to survive and then had a long career as a psychiatrist after the war. He says what kept him alive was a sense of purpose as he imagined what he would do after the war when he was free. This was an intentional mindset he created and managed to maintain amidst the most difficult of circumstances imaginable. According to Frankl, life is never made unbearable by circumstances, but only by a lack of meaning and purpose. Can a job provide a sense of meaning and purpose? Well, for many in their 20s and 30s, just earning a living and supporting a growing family can be the driving force and purpose. But by the time someone reaches their 50s, they want their work to be more fulfilling. They want it to be something more than just making a living. Working for someone else answers the call of making a living, but it often doesn't satisfy a deeper call to a sense of purpose and meaning. The longer that call isn't answered, the more it gets pushed down until it becomes a strangled whisper that wakes you in the middle of the night. So if you're feeling stuck or trapped or losing your enthusiasm for your work, think about a dream you've kept inside you. Buy a domain related to that dream. It'll cost you about $10, and it could save your life. Now, all this comes with a caveat. Your freedom business needs to be at least somewhat successful. If not, then it becomes as stressful as any high-pressure job, and that's not healthy. So if you're looking to start your own successful freedom business or transforming your current business so you have more freedom in your life, then check out my report, The 5 Keys to Starting a Successful Freedom Business. And if you are serious about having a freedom business that lets you lead a healthy, long life and want more personalized guidance to create it or to help you make the changes in your current business, then just fill out the survey you'll get after requesting the report.